they changed nothing. If you wanted to hear about all the great changes that Gameloft made after the first flop Primal event, I hate to tell you, but they have changed absolutely nothing about this event. Well, I say that, there is now 21 days of the event, except now we start with 20 shovels. Whereas last time we started with 50 shovels. So they've taken away like a day and a half's worth of shovels anyway. So yeah, don't be like, ooh, there's more days in this event, so that means it's gonna be fair. No. No, they've taken your shovels away. So yes, this is the new Primal event. Of course, lots of people are looking forward to Primals because they're the brand new hip thing, except lots of people hate Redjaw. I'm not even joking. People keep saying he's like the ugliest dragon ever. I kind of like him, but he is of course the major reward dragon from this event. Question is, can you actually get him? On average, no. Even if you hit 100% of resets, you're probably not going to get this dragon. Like last time, there was about a 2% chance that you could get fluorescent blue, because he's still 50 amulets, and so that means it's probably around about the same chance this time, maybe 5% chance, that even if you hit 100% of resets, you can get this dragon without paying. So yeah, good luck with that. That's the major reward. He is a primal fire and earth dragon, but if we're not going to be getting him anyway, who cares? So the actual only realistic primal from this event is Orange Viper at 30 amulets, and he's like a cool sort of frilly snake guy, but he is a primal plant and wind, so he's basically just a worse Hermes, and Hermes isn't exactly very good either these days, but he is a new dragon, and he's actually attainable. If you log in for every single reset through this event, you should be able to get your hands on Orange Viper. One other thing that I actually lied, they did change, was I believe that these are both 10 now, instead of one of them being 5. So they've actually reduced the amount of shovels that we get at the beginning of the event, and they've made the epics more expensive, at least one of them. So there's that too. But anyway, oh, it's so disappointing. And plus there's a milestone reward button and it doesn't work. I wish it did. But essentially this works exactly the same as it did before. We have all of these tiles in front of us and you click one, and when you do, you'll find a treasure. Most of them are useless. Some of them are pretty good, like enchantment materials, dragon tickets, but on average, because, you know, we are working with chance here, you'll have to click 10 tiles on every map before you find the amulet that's hidden underground. Because, you know, it's going to be half of the map that you'll have to open on average to find it. So, if we were at average, we'd be finding it here, which we didn't. So sometimes you'll have to open up every single tile on the map. Other times, you might just, you know, get it immediately. So, yeah, this is what can happen if you don't find the amulet early. Look. Oh, look, the final tile. Oh, I love this game. I love this game. And obviously, the name of the game is getting amulets. So, yeah, a lot of people aren't happy at the fact that they've changed absolutely nothing for this event. But one positive thing is that they do still have those 12-hour resets. So that's a good thing. Because otherwise these events would just be the worst events, legitimately, of all time. But at least the tasks are nice and easy. That's the one good thing about this event. Like, collecting gold is easy. Collecting food is easy. You know, we do all of these tasks during the events anyway. But, you know, thank goodness the tasks are easy. Because otherwise, I don't know about you, but I would definitely not even be playing this event. But if you want to know what Gameloft actually said for the reason why they changed nothing, well, they don't really have a good reason. They said it here, or Adam did. I've mentioned this in DML feedback, but so that it's seen here, I'll say that for this event, no changes will be made. The team want to check on the data of this event and the previous one, and combine this to make the best decision about how to proceed with the treasure hunt event. This sounds fine, in theory, The problem is, we knew by minute 5 of the first event that it was already bad. It does not take 3 months of analysis to determine, just using maths, that these events are made poorly. As in, there aren't enough shovels for the 12-hour resets. They just needed to double them from last time and we would have been fine. But they didn't. And they're very aware. You can tell that they're aware. They just won't do it. Because they want to see how many people they can force to buy the main reward dragon. Which, you know, considering you can only actually get one primal anyway, and you can't, most players, even if they hit every single reset, they're still not going to get the big boy anyway. Like, it's so obvious from minute 1 of this event. We already knew from last event, and during last event, we knew. So I don't, it seems like a cop-out excuse to me that it's just BS. It's the only way I can say it legitimately. It is just outright BS. Like, I'm sorry if that offends anyone, but it's true. They are lying to you. We knew this from the very beginning of the last event. I'm not saying that Adam's to blame, necessarily. We don't know who is to blame for the decision making. I'm just telling you outright that it's very easy to tell whether we have enough shovels or not, and we can't. We don't have enough. With this many days and they've reduced the amount of starting shovels we had, you really think they have our best interests at heart? Well, for any of you that's also annoyed, it seems like people are absolutely seething mad on like every single form of social media. And look at this luck. Terrible. Terrible. And the prices for the shovels are ridiculous. 280 shovels for £67, which is like $100 nearly. And then the cheapest one being £8.39 for 25 shovels, which is basically like almost the amount that they took away from us at the start of this event compared to last time. Yeah, it's like 1 day extra worth of shovels that they've given us, which isn't going to be enough to get fluorescent blue on average. Now, red jaw this time, obviously. But red jaw is doable if you get insanely good amulet luck. So he's not impossible, in theory, but a very small percentage of players that hit every reset will get him. So that's why it's inherently just a flop. Like, why is it made like this? There's no need for it to be made like this apart from money. That's all they care about. Money. I get it. They're a company. But decisions like this, where it's just clearly they didn't take anything into account last time, and anything that they postured about last time, oh yeah, we're gonna take your feedback into account, we swear. BS. Obviously, that's not what happened. And I'm not being funny, but the excuse of, oh, we're gonna look at it in another event as well, just to, you know, make a good decision. You're forgetting the fact that we have to play this god-awful event in the meantime. It's like, in order for them to, in air quotes, you know, do their searching or their analysis, they're just gonna make us play a really terrible event? Like, come on, your players have been complaining about this for 3 months now. It's not, like, imagine if a game like Genshin did this. Imagine if a game like League did this, where, well, they have at some points, but not quite to this extent, I would say. Not pay-to-win aspects, anyway. But imagine saying that you're going to change things, and then you bring out another event of the same type, and you just still don't change anything again. Ugh, I'm so done. Like, this was supposed to be, in air quotes, one of their main creators of the game was saying, oh yeah, we're so excited for everything new and all of that. Well, I can't see how anyone can legitimately be, you know, excited when Primals have basically just been released. Like, this is their second ever event, and it just sucks. All of it sucks. You know? I don't know. I know it's not just me this time. And it wasn't me last time either, but you know, some people claim, oh my god, stop complaining, like, they work hard on this game. Do they? It took them 3 months to take away some shovels from us, and that's all that they did. In 3 months! They saw all of the negative feedback from literally every form of social media, and they changed nothing. Because to you, you mean nothing to them. So, yeah, in case you were, you know, on the fence about whether they gave a crap about your gameplay experience in the past, now you know for a fact that they don't. So now maybe you can, you know, make a more informed decision as to whether you want to spend money from now on, or if you're gonna be like me and just not spend anything. Because I haven't spent anything in like half a year now. Maybe over half a year now. And I feel better than I did before. Not that I was spending a lot before. I was spending like $2 every 3 months. No, maybe £4 every 3 months more like, but I've not spent anything in months, and events like this, they're certainly not enticing me to spend ever again. I'm just saying, if we keep getting updates like this with their, you know, Primal release events that are just terrible, players are just not gonna spend. You might keep some of your players. I'm definitely sure some are gonna leave, but players like me are just gonna stop spending. We don't care. You know, we've got plenty of other games to play. Like, what, you think DML's the be-all end-all of gaming? No, DML is like barely hanging on in the realm of viable video games to play to begin with, and then you bring out events like this crap and don't change anything. What, you think the players are gonna stay? Come on! I can't believe that it takes 3 months to take away our starting shovels, and that's all that you've done. Oh, and made the dragons more expensive. That's it. 3 months of hard work and effort to remove some shovels from us. Thank you, Gameloft. Really appreciate it. You know, it's not like I really wanted fluorescent blue or anything last event, and it's not like I really love these multiple-legged dragons, and you know, we can't even have both primals. Why can't we get both primals out of these events? No, we're not even allowed 2. We're not even allowed 1 if it's the main guy. Like, what realm are we living in? It's ridiculous, but whatever. I guess we just have to give up on these primal events ever being good at this stage, because it just seems pointless. Like, I don't believe it. Yeah, take the feedback. Yeah, you'll just shove it up my arse anyway. Who cares? Anyway, I guess enjoy that if you're going to enjoy it. I'll probably just log in, see if we get some good luck. So far it's been poor luck, but it's not a lot of shovels used, to be fair. But hey, I guess we can basically ignore DML for another month. Fantastic. Lovely.